Welcome back, One Directioners. Today I'm checking out history. Now, from the looks of the thumbnail, this is one from after Zayn left. I don't know if I've checked out any One Direction after he left yet, but I mean, so far I've dived in deepish. I was going to say deepish to Harry and to Zayn. I am planning on diving into all the others deep as well. Don't worry. Until I find something I like. Well, yeah, I haven't dived that deep into Zayn, I suppose. Just a few interviews, and did his Run Under the Stairs over on Patreon. Just that record, man, his voice. But anyway, One Direction without him. You
gotta help me, I'm losing my mind. Getting the feeling you wanna leave this all behind. Thought we were going strong, I thought we were holding on, aren't we? No, they don't teach ya.
Just beautiful, man. Like this, I can see. I don't know if I should just go in order with like from the beginning to the end of One Direction or what, but I can really see the progression in their songwriting and their maturity, and it's a beautiful thing to behold. And I know like they would have written some themselves and had teams of writers. I don't think that matters so much, because just those chord changes are unexpected. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? And the space that is in there for the melody to come in, and it feels very sort of 60s, I suppose, but also current,
You gotta help me, I'm losing my mind. Keep getting the feeling you wanna leave this all behind. Thought we were going strong,
so gorgeous,
I thought we were holding on, aren't we? No, they don't teach ya this in school. Now my heart's breaking and I don't know what to do. Thought we were going strong, thought we were holding on.
So this is what for Zayn, aimed at Zayn.
You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me.
This is brilliant, isn't it, man? Like I love how sparse. I'm going to take it back. I love how sparse it is. The sentiment, the melody feels timeless. And now it's almost reminiscent of like, what would it be called? Like Rat Pack kind of stuff, I suppose, I'm just going to start it again. This is beautiful.
You gotta help me, I'm losing my mind. Keep getting the feeling you wanna leave this all behind. Thought we were going strong, I thought we were holding on, aren't we? No, they don't teach ya this in school. Now my heart's breaking and I don't know what to do. Thought we were going strong, thought we were holding on, aren't we? You and me.
This is gorgeous, man. I'm going to take it back. Can I start it again one more time? You can tell that, they're not just singing songs anymore. Whether that's, I guess, covers or their own early songs from what I've heard, there's a maturity and a life experience, and at this point, I suppose they're masters of what they're doing, aren't they? But I can tell that they mean what they're singing. It comes across, doesn't it? And I think maybe it's easy when you've got a good song to do it well. Do you think? I was thinking this about acting and scripts and things recently. It's I hear a lot of actors say that when the script is brilliant, it's easy. Okay, I'll try and let it play a bit longer this time, man. Just close my eyes a little bit.
You gotta help me. I'm losing my mind. Keep getting the feeling you wanna leave this all behind. Thought we were going strong. I thought we were holding on. Aren't we? No, they don't teach you
Gorgeous.
this in school. Now my heart's breaking and I don't know what to do. Thought we were going strong. Thought we were holding on. Aren't we? You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go. We can make some more. We can live forever. All of the rumors.
This is really interesting from a sentiment point of view, I suppose, because it's got the same kind of hope and belief, hasn't it, that You and I has got, you know, and all of my favourite songs, you know, they are I've only come to realise this, I suppose, since reacting to stuff, but my favourite kinds of songs are melancholy, really, you know, but with a sense of hope or optimism, or, you know, we'll be all right, you know, we can overcome, embedded in them, you know. And this is what this has got, man. And I even like the, you know, the You and Me lyric. It's similar to You and I, and they say we can live forever, and it's cool, man.
So don't let it go. We can make some more. We can live forever. All of the rumors, all of the fights, but we always find a way to make it out alive. Thought we were going strong. Thought we were holding on. Aren't we? You and me got a whole.
The production of this is brilliant as well, isn't it, man? It's just an acoustic guitar as like the spine of the thing, and then different levels of percussion just coming in. And I love that beat that's sort of like boom, 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 because it's almost, you know, like your heartbeat, you know, but it's kind of just, it's like it's missing something, isn't it, man? And they're missing Zayn. I don't know if that's like, it wouldn't be an intentional thing, you know, but it's, well, maybe it is, but it's the kind of beautiful things that happen sometimes, you know. It's really, really cool, man.
Life, thought we were going strong. Thought we were holding on. Aren't we? You and me got a
And now there's just a hi-hat coming in, man. Lift it up a little bit.
We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go. We can make some more. We can live forever. Many bars, expensive cars, hotel rooms, and new tattoos, and the good champagne and private planes, but they don't mean anything. 'Cause the truth is I realize that without you here, life is just a lie. This is not
This is
the
good,
end.
yeah.
This is not the end.
Yes.
You make it, you know what you know. You and me got a whole lot of history.
This is brilliant, man. This is a really cool song. I love that bit, man. And the video is class as well, you know, showing all these things, and yeah, hope for the future, you know, one day, you know. I mean, yeah, sad for him now, isn't it? That like since Liam's passed, it's never gonna, they're never gonna have that true reunion, you know. As I guess what happens with many people, but even I suppose that's the way. I'm just thinking of like with John Lennon or well, there's many examples, isn't there? You know, of people in bands that have died, and the thing as a fan, I suppose, to jump to is, it's what a shame for them that they never all perform together again. What a shame for us as fans. But more than that, I suppose, you know, I forget about the singing or the, you know, whatever playing together. As joyful and important as that all that is, it just sucks to to not be able to hang out as friends, I suppose, you know, or to have that element missing, you know. Yeah, sad stuff, man. But this is just a perfect song so far, you know. The production, the dynamic range, I just fucking love it.
Many bars, expensive cars, hotel rooms.
I love how the guitars are coming in here as well, you know.
And private planes, but they don't mean anything. 'Cause the truth is I've realized that without you here, life is just a lie. This is not the end, this is not the end. We can make it, you know what you know. You and me got a whole lot.
And then it drops all back out and then the bass guitars coming in, man.
We could be the greatest team
This is a real cool production, man.
world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go. We can make some more. We can live forever. You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team.
And just all of this, look, man, I mean, can you imagine, you know, there are very few people, I suppose, in history that have experienced this kind of experience, you know, Beatles being the obvious one, but there are many, aren't there, you know, many bands, many... Well, I mean, is there any other example other than bands? Because it's not the same for actors, is it? Because they're always on their own, you know, or solo artists. But to be such a cultural phenomenon, that word, you know, phenomenon. With Taylor Swift or whatever, or, you know, it's got to be very different being a solo artist, I suppose. But to be a group of you, to share that experience, especially from such a young age, man, it's going to bind you together in ways that, from my experience of been living with people that I've played in bands with, you know, that's a level of it. But to experience this kind of thing together is, I find it fascinating, I suppose, you know. And the bonds are going to be so deep, I suppose, you know, that even if people didn't speak to each other for years, it's never, you can't unlive this kind of experience, can you? You know, it's just a beautiful thing, I think. What a beautiful thing.
We can make some more. We can live forever. A whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go. We can make some more. We can live forever. So don't let me go. So don't let me go. We can live forever. Baby, don't you know? Baby, don't you know? We can live forever.
Gorgeous, man. I'm going to have to get into some of the X Factor stuff and that as well. I've seen a few compilations knocking around with that I would love to check out. But yeah, that's a great song. So that was on the last album, was it? Let me know, man, what else I should be reacting to. I'm going to do One Direction a bit more frequently over the next, coming weeks or months or whatever, because I'm just fascinated by them, really. I kind of gone off on my Zayn thing for a little bit just because that album really got me, man, you know. But yeah, I'm going to get into some more Louis, some Liam, some Niall, and the One Direction stuff as well for a little bit. Links in description for all the extended stuff. Look after yourselves, man. You're important. Love to you. Aim up. See you soon.